What is going on, guys? This is Hippie Meal Jagger, and I'm bringing you a new video. Today we're discussing the new Direct that just went out a few hours ago. And I just want to talk about some of the new features, characters, and how much content is going into this game. I feel like Nintendo is just like breathing their heart and souls into this game, and it makes me so excited for it. So I'm going to talk about the stages first, and we're going to save the new characters for the end to get you guys pumped up for that. So the first thing we're going to talk about, let's just talk about how many stages are in the game. There are going to be 103 stages, which is insane. They did a little bar graph comparing the number of stages in the previous games to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And in the last game, Smash 4, there were only 56 stages, so they were practically almost doubling the amount of stages, which is insane. They're also doing this new game option where you can do morphing stages, where you can select two different stages, and it'll start for the first one you selected, and it'll actually morph into the second one, which I thought was pretty cool during halfway during the match. Another cool feature that they added for stages is now you can turn off stage hazards. So the example they give is the Dr. Wily one, where the big yellow goo monster switches between one side and the other of the stage. Now you can completely remove that and just play like normal. So I'm starting to notice like a lot of the features that they're adding is going to be really interesting for competitive play, and what they're going to have is tournament legal, whether you can have the stage hazards turn on and off, or if they only select certain stages. So that's going to be interesting when the game releases and competitive play comes out. The next thing I want to talk about is how much music is in this game, which is just goes back into like the heart and soul that they've poured into this game. They talk about how there's going to be over 900 tracks of music in the game, including the main title theme, like background music, and all the different tracks that they talk about in the game. How you can switch between different maps. On the different maps, you can change different music. If it's similar to like the theme, so if it's Legend of Zelda, you can choose any track you want for people who like to micromanage that kind of stuff. And then they also pertain to this really like niche feature that seems very odd to me, where you can have the Switch be in sleep mode, and then you can play music off of your Switch from the game. Like, that seems like a very odd feature, but I mean, it's cool that it's there, but I don't know how many people are going to actually use it for that purpose. The next thing I want to talk about is they changed the order of selecting. Like, this is the first time they've changed it at all. So normally, like when you wanted to play Smash, it'd take you directly into the main menu of all the characters, and at the top you could select like your game settings, you would choose your character, and then you would choose the map. So they completely changed it. The first thing you do is you choose the game mode. Like, there's different selections of different game modes that they give you, stocks, or whether it be by time, and I think you can change your own custom settings as well. And then the next thing you do is you choose the stage next, which is interesting. So you pick your character last. So in my head, like, because I was playing a lot of Melee over the last year or two, because I was in college, because it's super big in college. So this is going to be really interesting, again, to like competitive play and the thinking of like you can actually like pick a stage first and then pick a character depending on that stage that you just chose. So once again, it's going to be interesting to see how that changes the competitive play of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Next thing I want to talk about, which I think this is really awesome, that they're starting to incorporate other games, and they do that even more here when I get into it. So if any of you guys are familiar with Monster Hunter, they're going to be adding Rathalos as a boss and a assist trophy to the game, which is awesome that Nintendo's starting to incorporate like other game franchises into their other games. Not that they haven't done it before, it's just they haven't done it too much recently, because they did it with like Metal Gear Solid with Snake and Brawl, but not too much since. So Rathalos is going to be making an appearance for all you like casual players and stuff. That's going to be fun, playing around with your friends and just annihilating people with Rathalos. And they also, I noticed, this isn't on my notes, but something I wanted to add was that Shovel Knight is also going to be an assist trophy. Now they go into more deep. They go through like a few minute run through of all the different new assist trophies and the new Pokemon. You guys can look that up on your own time, but I'm not gonna delve into that. Um, the next thing, at the end of the video, or near the end, they go and look at like the Smash title and they show you how everything's gonna look. And I was gonna say, like, visually it looks very, very nice. And actually at like the bottom left corner they talk about like a hidden game mode that they haven't disclosed yet. And like my mind's blown at this moment because I'm just like, dang, like I thought the game was done. And like bringing all characters back is enough for me. And from my excitement, they added 5 more characters, released how many stages there are, and there's even an additional game mode that they haven't even disclosed yet, which I think is insane. So now the moment that you guys have all been waiting for, we're gonna go into the new characters that have been released. I'm not familiar with all of these game franchises, but we're gonna go through all of them. So the first character that they talk about is Simon Belmont from Castlevania. So I'm pretty sure it's, like I said, like not just like 30 seconds ago, incorporating other game franchises into like the Super Smash Bros. Games. Like once again, that's some awesome stuff. So they have got Simon Belmont and they got Richter Belmont. So Richter Belmont is essentially going to be an Echo Fighter of Simon, which I think is pretty cool as well. The next character, and I know this character has been like a couple of these characters have been really wanted in the games. Chrom is going to be making an appearance in the game as well. And after Chrom, they go and talk about Dark Samus, which is also like another awesome Echo Fighter character that they're going to be adding to the game. Now my only worry about Echo Fighters is they say like they're supposed to be based off of another character, but they also say that there's some special there's some special traits that differentiate like from its original character, which I hope it's like a big enough difference where it's like a different play style and it feels different to play that character a little bit. So let's hope that happens in the full release. But I'm still pumped. Like Echo Fighters is such a cool concept to me. And then this is like the biggest thing. The big teaser at the end of the trailer was that they teased. They didn't tease. They showed him in the game. But King K. Rool is gonna be is finally in the Smash game, and I know a ton of people have been wanting King K. Rool for the longest time. I know some other people that I've watched that are gonna be so excited for King K. Rool to finally make an appearance in the Smash game. And that's about sums up what's gonna be, or what the Nintendo Direct covered. At the end, Sakurai even says that like there's even more to come, which just amazes me. So I'm excited to see what else they're going to be having in the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This Direct was probably one of the like most Directs that I've been hyped for. So I'm just so excited for this game. So please let me know if you guys like the content that I've delivered you. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And this is Hippie Mo Jagger, and I'll see you guys later.